Hey Internet, it's your old friend Dominic here with the All-American Casino Guide, a channel dedicated to providing you with all the tips, tricks, tutorials, and sometimes trivia you need to know about casinos and casino games. Today, we're in the Dragonair Casino in beautiful St. Julian's, Malta, and we'll be talking about slot machines. So my question to you is, have you ever played on a slot machine? If you have, then you know how exciting it can be to watch those reels spin, because you simply never know when you're going to be getting that big win. But you may be asking yourself, wait, who decides whether I win or lose? I mean, is it like this evil kangaroo staring at me, judging me, deciding if I should win or lose? Well, I'm going to explain to you how slot machines work so you can adjust your expectations and enjoy those games without any real stress. So in the past, slot machines used to be entirely mechanical, powered by levers, brakes, discs, and sensors that would control the reels and pay out different payouts. They used to be called one-arm bandits because they had that iconic lever action and used to just take all your money. But today's slot machines you'll find both in land-based casinos like this one in the US, as well as online casinos, are powered by microprocessors. The computer is located inside the machine in case of physical machines like this one. But in the case of online slot machines, the program is managed and stored by the software developer who has to get it audited independently by specialized testing labs to make sure that the random number generator that it utilizes is completely fair. This random number generator's aim is to cause the reels to stop at a random position. This program generates numbers all the time. And by all the time, we mean several billion times per second, even when nobody is playing. These randomly generated numbers will correspond to different positions on the slot machine's reels. When someone clicks the spin button, the reels will stop according to the numbers that have been generated at that precise millisecond. The random number generator for every slot machine is programmed slightly differently, so that different games will work according to different programs. And the various symbols in each game will also have different odds of landing. While odds of landing on a low value symbol may be high, the odds of triggering the jackpot will be astronomically low. But this is still always possible on your next spin. And it's like playing the lottery. If you buy just one ticket, you've got a very slim chance of winning, whereas if you buy thousands of tickets, the odds are much higher. But despite this, the outcome is still completely down to luck, and you may still win the lottery with just one ticket. But the most important thing to remember about the slot's random number generation is that all the outcomes will be completely independent of one another. There's no kangaroo or evil gremlin behind the machine who decides that it's time for you to win or lose. There's no payout where once the machine has taken enough of your cash, it'll finally throw some back at you. You may be lucky and land on big wins, or this may be your very first spin and you lose 10 times in a row. So to improve your chances of winning, we recommend choosing a slot with a good RTP, or return to player percentage. This is the rate in which a slot machine is programmed to pay out over a theoretical number of rounds. For instance, an RTP rate of 97% would mean that you could theoretically expect to get $97 back for every $100 you wager. But of course, that's in the very long term. RTP is of course a good indication of how much you can expect to win, but remember, since all outcomes are random, you are never guaranteed to be paid back that amount. You could lose more, or you could hit it big and win way more than you ever expected. That's why slot machines are so exciting. Another factor to consider when playing slot games is the concept of volatility. But what exactly is volatility? Well, every single slot game has a particular amount of volatility to it. And what it is essentially how often and how much that machine will pay out a win. A machine with a low volatility will be paying out quite often, but those payouts will be so small, they're almost insignificant. While a machine with a high volatility will pay out very rarely, but when it does, it'll be substantially more. It's important that every player does their research to find a particular slot game that has a volatility that matches their play style. So now that you got a better idea of how slots actually work, it may be time for you to check out some of the best slots available online. You're going to find some additional information about different online slots and where you can play them at our website, AmericanCasinoGuide.com. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments about what we talked about today, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments section. And also, make sure to pump that subscribe button, ringy-ding-ding that notification bell, clickety-clack that like button, and run your hands and make sweet love to that share button, because we need that love to grow the channel, guys. My name's Dominic. This is the All-American Casino Guide reminding you